Hunter, you know what white girls don't have?
Sadly, they don't have beards.
That's right, they don't. But you know what we here at the Inferno do have?
We do have white girls.
That's right. And like Beyonce would say, white girls run the world, or girls in general. Shout out to Queen Bee. Coming up on the Inferno. Hello and welcome in. I'm Tyler Lyon, and alongside me is Hunter Davis.
Boy, do we have a treat for you. Our panel consists of strictly BEA beautiful women. First off, we have Michelle Minahan, Allison Gargaro, and Brianna Mundy. Whoa.
Last night was a historic night for ASU basketball, mostly because Bill Walton was in the building. And despite his terrible announcing, we still love him.
It was terrible.
Just kidding. It was obviously because of James Harden, who was courtside for the retiring of his jersey. Oh yeah, also the men's basketball team had a game, and it was a pretty good one, but I'm not as well informed on that, so I'm going to give it to Hunter for more.
All right, here we are picking up early on. We have Jerry Blake leading the fast break and Diamond Shaquille McKissick for the nice one-handed throwdown. Looking at it again, boom goes the dynamite. Here we are now a little later on. ASU now down 7. Trey Holder rolls off the screen and shows some love to Savon Goodman as he alleys and lets Goodman oop. Hustle points were big for ASU as Holder comes up with the loose ball and tosses it to Bo Barnes. Now the first mistake by UCLA, letting Barnes get the ball. The second, letting him shoot. Barnes nails it, stretching the lead to 4. Now final seconds, UCLA down 2 and pushing the ball. Isaac Hamilton gets a chance to win the game with a 3, but it's no good, and the Devils pull off another impressive home win.
Quite the barn burner there, but now from the hardwood to the streets, our very own Anthony Mitchell has another edition of Heat on the Street.
Thanks, guys. I'm in Tempe, Arizona by the MU in front of Hayden Library. Hashtag Club Hayden going up on a Thursday is when I decided to film this. Anthony Mitchell, lone wolf in it today. It's just me, the people, and the burning questions. Heat on the Street. This team has had a lot of consistency issues, but are we the team who shows up to beat U of A, or are we the team that lost to Washington State?
I'd say that we're the team that beat U of A. That's our rival.
We're absolutely the team that beat U of A.
We're a good team that plays bad sometimes.
I would say that we're a great team that has bad moments.
Sometimes we like to show up to play. You know, it seems like there are different guys on the team every day.
We're the team that lost to Washington State.
No, I think there's just a lot of new people. You got to get people to work together, and that's not a quick process.
These things don't happen overnight. We've got some good players, but we don't have a Jahi Carson or a Jordan Baczynski anymore. Do you think that lack of star power is one of the problems we're having, or do you think it's a coaching issue? What's going on?
I'm a firm believer that you don't need a star on the team to keep you going, that it is a team effort as a whole.
That definitely has an impact because you always need star players you can rely on when your role players are in slumps.
You just got to find a new way to do things. Work together, figure out who's going to do what, reinvent yourself in different ways.
I would say we do have a star. I mean, do you know Sai Tamala? He's the 6'8" Indian kid. I've known that kid since high school. He's amazing. He's dropping bombs all day, man. He dunks on anyone. He's amazing. I think he's our star.
Deep sleeper. If you could think of a hashtag to sum up the season thus far, what would that hashtag be?
Hashtag struggle bus?
Hashtag we beat U of A. It's all that matters.
Hashtag step it up.
Hashtag beat the Wildcats.
Hashtag Sai Tamala.
No, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Well, there you have it. We learned a lot today, the most important of which being I don't need anyone else to make great content. Came up, that's all me for real. Back to you in the studio.
Next up, we have Playa of the Week.
Playa.
Ladies, can you tell me who the biggest pimp was last week?
Thanks, Hunter. I'm going to start things off big, and when I say big, I mean 6'11", 270 big. Jaleel Okafor was the key to Duke's victory yesterday against the Tar Heels. He gave us a scare by rolling his ankle in the first half, but came back big in the second and showed us why he is the top of the NBA prospects in the nation. Can you say #1 pick? Hashtag Lou64 for Okafor.
My player of the week is Tyus Jones because he carried the team to victory, which means he can carry me off into the sunset. Last night we saw one of the biggest game rivalries in college basketball, and the Blue Devils came out on top thanks to freshman guard Tyus Jones. He filled the stat line near to triple-double with 22 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. Here you see him.
Savon Goodman is my player of the week because, you know, he's a really good man. There was a duel in the desert yesterday where the Sun Devils were victorious, all because of sophomore forward Savon Goodman. He shot perfect, yes, perfect from the field, logging 20 points and 12 rebounds.
Thanks, girls. Now it's time for a new segment on our show, a segment we like to call Ball Busters.
Tyler, you're not busting my balls, are you?
No, I am not. We really do have a new segment. Here's the scenario. We've got a player, we've got 2 players actually, and a team that have some graphics for them. We also have the most legendary green screen artist of all time, Jackson Dangerman, who is in studio.
Jackson is just good for television.
You're right, and we've got him here. But Jackson's unaware of these graphics, so me and you are going to have to throw him some hints and try to get him to guess what's behind him. So, without further ado, good luck to you, Jackson. Let's get started.
Beard.
Former 6th man of the year.
Beard.
No longer the 6th man of the year.
Big beard.
Nasty Euro step.
Come on, Jackson. He has a beard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Atta boy. Good answer. All right, next.
Cheese.
Which way? Cheese?
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob. All right.
Okay, Hunter, where would you go to vacation?
Wisconsin, Green Bay, Cheesehead.
Wow.
That was a good connection.
That was very impressive.
Jackson, waxing, flaxing.
I
Let's
did not
go.
see that coming. Next one. Here we go. Okay, arguably the greatest player in NBA history.
Best player to come out of USC.
Chuck Norris.
Wrong.
LeBron James.
No, still wrong.
The only thing more on fire than his hair is his shot.
I would agree with that.
Larry Bird.
No.
Number 44.
In your heart.
Dos
number 1 on the court.
Quatros.
In your heart.
Brian.
Oh.
Brian.
Oh, yep. Oh, so close.
Brian something. Brian
No, no, you gotta get it,
Scalabrine. Scalabrine?
Close
Brian
enough. We'll take it.
Brian
We'll take it.
Scalabrine.
Brian Scalabrine.
Woo! The
Well
White
played.
I can't
Mamba.
see anything.
White Mamba.
The White Mamba?
Once again, mind blown. Jackson.
My goodness, Jackson, you are cut out for this. This couldn't have gone any better. Honestly, I am very impressed. Wow.
Shouts out Jackson.
Jackson Dangerman.
Now it's time for Pick'ems. West Virginia is taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Panel, who do you got?
Ooh, I'm going to pick West Virginia because their logo looks like the Wonder Woman symbol.
I really like Oklahoma State because they're the Cowboys. Enough said.
I'm going to pick OK State because their uniforms are so nice and I love a man in uniform.
Tyler?
What's up? What's up, Hunter?
Have you seen the panel?
You know, I'm looking here. That was nothing like we've ever had on our panel. So, girls, we're going to need a little bit more factual analysis if you can.
Well, West Virginia has a better conference record than OK State and has beaten a lot of the teams that they've lost to.
That's true, Allison, but they've really had close games. It's going to be another tight one, but I still think Oklahoma State will come out on top.
I'm going to agree with Brianna on that one. I think the upset will happen. OK State does really well at home. They've only lost 3 times in Stillwater, so go Cowboys.
Wow, quite the turn of events there. They really.
I was impressed.
You call upon them and they answer. That's good stuff. So, next up for the Pick'ems, we have a Pac-12 showdown between UCLA and U of A. Panel, do you think the Bruins will be able to bear down and pull off the upset?
I think Arizona's going to win. Stanley Johnson is just so cute.
I got my eyes on Arizona winning this one. TJ McConnell is number 4 on the court, but number 1 in my heart.
I have Arizona because I love me some York peppermint patties. Gabe York peppermint patties.
Tyler, this is like a little game. A peekaboo.
Yeah, you know, I'm really confused because it seemed like they had, you know, the gist of it. They were getting all the facts there.
They were going strong.
They kind of lost it all there. So, girls, maybe you're messing with us here and you really do have some more facts. What's going on?
Well, in addition to cute players, Arizona has one of the best defenses in the nation and has only lost twice in the Pac-12 play, as opposed to UCLA's 8-6 conference record.
Yeah, and adding on to that, Arizona has been playing big teams like Kentucky and Gonzaga. I don't think it will be enough to beat the Cats in Tucson.
Exactly. You guys said it all. UCLA is coming off a huge loss to ASU. They're going down to Tucson, and they're playing a straight-up better team. I don't see anything going in UCLA's favor, so I think U of A is going to win.
Much better, ladies. And finally, we have Kentucky versus Bruce Pearl and the Auburn Tigers. Panel, will Kentucky stay undefeated?
Kentucky is going to stay as perfect as a pair of UGG boots and yoga pants on a nice spring day.
Or as perfect as a caramel apple cider without whip.
Or as perfect as rewatching Gossip Girl on Netflix while eating froyo.
Tyler, look at this face. I'm done.
No, Hunter, don't go. Okay, well, listen, hey, I enjoy Starbucks, the occasional episode of Gossip Girl, and I think it's a travesty they don't make Uggs for men, but we really do need something better from the panel here. Girls, do you have anything at all?
Kentucky has been looking scary good lately. Maybe even good enough to beat the Sixers? Their last close game was against LSU, and since then have been rolling over teams like no problem. I can't see them losing.
Not only is Kentucky looking good, but Auburn is looking kind of bad. They lost to Alabama, barely beat Georgia, and gave up 101 points in a loss to Arkansas. I got the Tigers losing this game.
Yeah, Kentucky is pretty much unstoppable right now. It would take a miracle for Auburn to come out on top.
Tyler, I think it's over.
You know, it's sad that it's over, but it was a wonderful journey.
You know what? It is about the journey and not where we are now.
That's right. I'm Tyler Lyon alongside Hunter Davis. Thanks for watching The Inferno.